Hi, everybody. I hope that you are getting the maximum enjoyment out of this beautiful, beautiful season that we have here. Hope you're enjoying your summertime wherever you may be in the world. And if you're in a part of the world where summertime is cooler rather than warmer, like perhaps the opposite hemisphere for myself, that's okay. I hope you're still enjoying this time of year. Okay, so having said that, today I thought that I would share with you in greater detail exactly what I do when I work. Well, just about exactly what I do when I work out. I talk about working to stay fit, and that I find it very, very important. It's an ethic in my family. You know, my dad was a champion athlete, swimmer, gymnast, all that good stuff. So he definitely passed along to all of us the idea of he always said, find what you love to do and stick to it. So I encourage you all, exercising should not be there are times when it feels like a chore, it's true. But if you find the things that you enjoy doing and that you feel good about doing, it can really make a difference. So I encourage you to do that, and to, most importantly, to stick to it, whatever it may be. And you'll find improvements. Sometimes we get into ruts. Change it up, try new challenges, and you'll definitely find an overall quality of life, an improved quality of life and outlook, mental acuity, all that wonderful stuff. So I am going to share with you, like I said, what I do. Now, this has evolved over a lot of years, and this is what I do these days. First of all, I love lifting weights. I've always loved lifting weights. I think I first started when I was in junior high. So, number one, I love lifting weights. So, a lot of my workouts are built around some form of weight lifting. Number two, be it light or heavy. Number two, always safety first. Safety first, safety first. I've lifted weights for a lot of years. And I have had, I think, no injuries, or almost no injuries. And that's because of maintaining the cornerstone of safety first. Number two, part of that also deals with, of course, listening to your body. Every once in a while, I'll just take a full week off, or I'll take days off if I feel like I just need a break from things. And that's what I'm doing this week. I'm taking a week off from working out, just taking a little break for myself. You come back refreshed, renewed, etc. All right, so without further delay, here's my current regimen, and I'm reading it because it's sort of kind of new. I just recently revamped what I do on which day, so I have to still read it to make sure I have this correctly. Okay, so I used to take Sundays off from as my break day from working out. For me, everybody's different. For me, I need at least one, maybe a couple of rest days in between workout days. I work best that way. People talk about active rest, so you can take a complete rest and perhaps do a light walk, something where you just get out and have fun, enjoy. So for me, my rest days right now are Saturdays. They used to be Sunday, but I like the idea of kicking off my week on Sunday with a good workout. It sets me up for good workouts the rest of the week. So Sunday, my my focus is my biceps. So that's the top muscle up there. This is just my excuse to flex. Anyway, biceps I do, and I lift heavier weights on that day. So I'm lifting like 25 pounds, maybe a 20 pound. So I do heavy biceps on Sunday, and the lower body I do some form of lunges for my legs. I find these days that it works better for me if every time I work out I do something with the lower body, instead of having maybe just one day a week like I used to, 1 day a week or 2 days a week in which I'm working out my legs or my lower body. I incorporate it into really just about every workout, and I like that because more full body workouts seem to help my fitness level to be at a higher level. So I like that. So Sunday I do heavy biceps and lunges. Then on some form of lunges. Then on Monday I do triceps and squats. Triceps, remember those, the muscles underneath. They are smaller muscles, so typically we're told by experts, I'm not coming to you as an expert, just sharing what I do and what I've learned over the years, research, etc., and listening to experts. They say that because the triceps are a smaller muscle, it's not a good idea to go super, super heavy or with the triceps. So triceps are typically going to be a lighter weight for me. Maybe I do exercise bands. I do 10-pound, about the heaviest I do with triceps is 10-pound weights, or I'll do body weight exercises. I do a lot of push-ups, hands together, closer together underneath the chest is a real good way to target the tricep. So that's Monday. Tuesday I do Pilates, so that's my break from lifting weights. I do Pilates on the mat. Wednesday I do shoulders heavy, so I lift like shoulder presses with 25-pound weights, etc. And then I'll do biceps light, so shoulders heavy, biceps light on Wednesday, and lunges on the bottom. And then Thursday I do triceps light. Always triceps are always light, so I do triceps on a second day. That's something new I'm trying, triceps on a second day. And then squats on the bottom on Thursday. And then Friday I do shoulders light, because Wednesday I did shoulders heavy. So I'll do shoulders with lighter weights, and then I work my back. And when I work my back, I do heavy and light. And then Saturday's rest. So that's what I actually target. The actual exercises, they vary, all over the place. I'm really trying to make sure that I incorporate explosive movements into my workouts as well. So, for example, okay, show and tell. I brought these to show and tell. What I do is, I think it's a really good idea to have a notebook or some kind of little like tablet, or for me, I do these separate sheets of just like scratch paper, but I do separate sheets so that every day I'm writing down what my workout is. And that way I can keep track of my progress, how I'm getting stronger, what I tackled, blah, blah, blah. So, for example, let me just grab one. Okay, here's Wednesday, July 24th. I always start with a stretch, of course, so I do like a 4-minute stretch, and then 2-minute little cardio warm up, jogging, walking, jogging in place, that type of thing. Okay, so that's like a 6-minute warm up total. So that's how I start every workout, warm up first, so that you don't have injuries. Okay, then I get into the actual workout itself. So Wednesday, July 24th, on that day I did triceps and squats, which is different than what I mentioned to you before, but don't mind that. Sometimes I have to change it up because I might miss a day, something may happen, maybe I didn't feel well, whatever, but I just keep on going the next day. So this particular day, even though it was a Wednesday, I did triceps and squats on this day. And what I do is I set my timer on my my cell phone. I put it on stopwatch, and I just press like start and just let it go and see how long it takes me to complete a workout. So my typical thing is I'll do 3 circuits or 3 rounds of the exercises. On this day, I did a tricep exercise between 20 and 18 reps. What did I do that day? Oh, I put my exercise band over the door and pulled down on it. So I'm like pulling down, to really tighten and work that tricep. So I did that, about 18 to 20 repetitions of that. Then I went right into my next tricep exercise, which was 10-pound weights overhead, lift like that. And, you always squeeze at the top and do that. Okay, I look really weird doing that. Anyway, I think I did, what did I do? About 15 or 18 reps of that one. I did 15 reps, and on the final round, I pushed myself and did 18. And then on that day, I actually did a third one. That's unusual. I did a third tricep exercise, and I did kickbacks where you kick it back like that, bam, with a 10-pound weight. So I did about 18 repetitions of that and twice, and then on the third round, I did push myself and did 20. And then after that, I did a set of squats. I did what they call one-leg squat, where I put one foot up on a slightly higher surface, and then do deep squats that way. So 20 on one side, one leg, 20 on the other leg. All of that was one circuit. one round. So I did that. I went back and after the squats, I did the whole thing again, and then went back and did the whole thing a third time. And the whole time my timer is ticking off, my stopwatch is ticking off. So that particular day was, for me, it was actually a bit of a longer workout. That one took me 18 minutes and 42 seconds to complete for that one, to get all 3 rounds done. And sometimes I'm like, you gotta stop, get your breath, and then push and go again, for the second round, third round. So I have the timer go the whole time. I don't stop it to see how long it takes me. Let's see. I'm just gonna grab another one real quickly. Okay, here's another one. This particular Friday, what did I do? I did back and triceps. Okay, this was July 5th, my mom's birthday. My mommy's birthday. Okay, on this particular day, again, same idea. I did my warm-ups first, of course. And then on this day, I did back. Oh, it was another back and triceps. Another back and triceps one. I usually time my workouts. And that's good because it helps me to push myself. Helps me to, really get it done. Here's one. I was looking for another one. Here's one I did on July 8th instead of July 5th. July 8th, Monday, July 8th. This particular day, I did biceps, triceps, and lunges. Again, I timed myself. I did 3 rounds of exercises. And the exercises were, I did biceps, what they call 21s using 10 pounds. So 21s are, you do like 7, can you see me? So I do 7 partial curl from straight to bent, 7 from bent to shoulder, like that, and then 7 with the full range of motion. So that's called 21s. So I did biceps 21s, triceps 10-pound kickbacks, and then biceps 10-pound hammer curls. And then I did walking lunges with my exercise ball over my head. And I used to skimp on lunges a little bit where I didn't go all the way down. But now when I do a lunge, I make sure that when I step, my knee goes all the way and I make myself, it touches the ground. So you get a full deep lunge. Of course, if you have knee injuries or knee problems or things like that, you always want to modify. So you're safety first, always safety first. So don't touch your knee all the way to the floor, of course, if that hurts, or you don't want to harm yourself. So for that particular day, those were the exercises, two bicep exercises and a lunge exercise. And I did the entire circuit 3 times, and 3 rounds was 10 minutes and 18 seconds on that day. So you can see my workouts. I'm not there hours and hours and hours. I'm not there an hour and a half. I'm not working out like that. I've set my timer. I push hard. I do, basically what they call the interval training. Push hard and, really get my heart rate up. I'm really trying to get what I'm trying to get accomplished. A lot of times I'm dripping with sweat. These last couple that I just mentioned, these days, I did not do an additional cardio. Oftentimes I will stick an additional cardio in there as part of that round, each circuit. So for example, after doing biceps, lunges, then before I do start again, I'll stick in like 5 burpees or 3 burpees or something. And that's, if you don't know what a burpee is, definitely look it up. Excellent exercise where you drop down, into a squat, you jump out into a plank, you do a push-up, you jump back forward into a squat, and then you jump straight up in the air. There's a tons of variations of burpees, but I oftentimes will incorporate those as well. So that's an idea of just like what I do, and I love it because I can knock out a full workout in like 10-12 minutes. I'm in there. I know I've gotten something accomplished for the day, and that energy sustains me for the rest of the day, and I'm accomplishing things. I'm stronger now than I was when I was 25. I'm more fit, so don't anyone ever tell you that aging means having to mean decline. It's one thing I learned from my dad and my mom too, is that as you get older, you can get stronger, you can get better, you can get more efficient. I'm knocking out, 50 push-ups now, 60 push-ups. Then I couldn't do one when I was 23. So don't let anybody tell you that. Anyway, that's today's sharing with you today, my workout. I think, like I said, I'll do a separate one on my nutrition next time around or at some point in the future. Anyway, take care. God bless, and get out there and enjoy this sunshine wherever you may be. There's sun somewhere. Bye-bye.